This mix is brought to you by DJ Autism.
15 in the lane. And then
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some Car X Street. And in today's video, I want to do something that I really don't like doing. I'm not a big fan, and never was a big fan of the no hesy, basically no hesitation, you know, like scene, right? I don't really care for it. I never did, and I probably never will. However, it is something that I think that this game probably does it the best. I don't know, like, are there any other games out there right now that are as good as this game for doing, like, no hezzy stuff? I don't think there is, and I feel like since now this game is out on Xbox and the PlayStation and the PC, I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to be trying it. So, like I said, are there any games that are as close to this for, like, doing no hezzy stuff on the highway? And I don't think there is. I think at the very beginning when I first started playing this game, I was, like, messing around and like, messing with, like, the no hezzy thing. But, you know, I haven't actually tried it properly. So in today's video, I want to try it. I want to buy a car, I want to build it up, and then basically take it out on the highway and just do what, you know, people do in the no hezzy thing. Just kind of dodge traffic. Weird. I don't get it. I never, like I said, I never got into the scene. I don't really care for it at all, but it is something that people do. Especially if you do it, like, in real life, you are... I can't say that. I'm gonna get demonetized off of YouTube. You're a bad person. You're a very not smart bad person. There you go. Is that, that's... I'm gonna put it that way. Here's the perfect car for it as well. The DC2. This is the car that we're gonna be building for today's video. I don't have one of these, so I was like, this is perfect for me to buy, and actually do stuff to this car. So we have a charger. We do have a charger. I'm assuming wide body. Okay, I'm assuming wide bodies are gonna be available for this thing. So this is completely stock right now. It kind of gets sideways a little bit. I do have traffic turned down, by the way, so that's why there's not really that much, but we can turn it up, and that's what we're going to do anyway. Once we get... oh my god. Jesus. Once we get our build done. Why is the suspension so soft for it? This thing's leaning. Man, it's even got the interior. Oh god. This is the car to do this with. I don't think I could have picked a better car for doing this. Alright. I'm gonna start building this thing. We'll do a bunch of stuff to it, and then obviously visually we'll do a bunch of stuff to that as well. Once we get done with this thing. So we do have a bunch of engines here. You can see there's a Hemi 5.7 liter V8. I'm gonna leave it with the standard engine. I'm not gonna change it to anything else, but I will be upgrading parts on it. Yeah. Why is there only turbo kits? I'm not. Is there no like supercharger kits? There's actually no supercharger kits. What? Why not? Is there any swaps available? Maybe. If I go into this. No, I don't think there is, right? I think the engine itself must have... it's a bit weird that this isn't, like, supercharged. I don't know why it's turbo, or I'm able to put a turbo kit on it. But I don't really want to put a turbo kit on it. If we're gonna do stuff to it, we're gonna do it, like, either completely stock. But like I said... body... No, there's definitely nothing in body. Drivetrain doesn't do anything, because this is the only swap that we have available here. Which is from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive. So yeah, we're pretty much just stuck with this thing being NA. I mean, I don't really care for that. I don't really mind. We're gonna just slap parts onto this thing. I'm just gonna put loads of free parts on it, because I can. There's so much free stuff that I have. Just from opening crates and that, it's so easy to just get, like, stuff. Like, I even have, like, prototype stuff just sitting there as well. I want to just have a car at some point, and then I'll just keep adding loads of prototype parts to it. But for now, we're just gonna do this. How much power are we gonna be able to squeeze out without turbocharging this thing? Is this as much as we get? 507. And then if I turbo it, we get 740, which is a little better. Well, actually, it's a lot better. And we can actually get it to be even higher than that as well. So we can change our peak RPM. I don't really mind it being low. Turbo pressure, we can change that. There you go, we can get a little bit more power. Rev limiter, we can get this thing to rev a little bit higher. Torque at low RPM, I mean, we can just increase the torque as well. This is just going to give us more power, really. And then peak RPM, I don't really want to keep it that high. Wait, our RPM here is at 6,241. That's the limit. But this peak RPM is past it. Anyway. Alright, well, we'll buy that anyway. For the transmission, I kind of don't really want to do like straight cut gears for this thing. Because you can, but I don't really want to. I feel like it'll ruin the transmission. I kind of want to keep it so still sounds or feels like a manual. Maybe better clutch, obviously. We could change the diff. I mean, this was already adjustable. Again, the gearbox just kind of changes the speed of the gears. I kind of want it to be kind of slower because it just sounds a little bit better. But it is auto. We'll put this one in, just because we can then adjust it. And then we're keeping this thing rear-wheel drive, so I'm not going to do anything there. It does weigh as much as a house, so we're going to be doing a little bit of weight reduction. I'm not going to go full, like, carbon, like, or whatever, full body, like, you know, weight reduction or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know how to really explain that. We'll just put the standard ones in. Like, just this. 1,785. Makes a lot more sense to have it like that. Aero doesn't really change much on this thing, so if you just add it on, it'll just decrease our top speed, really. It'll increase our aerodynamics, but it'll decrease the top speed, so I don't really want to do that, to be honest. So we'll leave that alone like that. Suspension, pretty much adjustability is kind of what I want here, so let's just buy whatever the most expensive thing is, because then we can adjust it to however we want it, so it doesn't really matter. Oops, actually we can buy that one. Brakes as well, we'll do that. Springs, of course, front and rear. There we go. Dampers as well. And that's it for that part. And now the tires, the wheels and tires, I'm gonna have to adjust as well. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to this and I'm gonna lift this thing up for the front and the rear. And the only reason why I'm doing this right now, because I will come back to this, is because I want to try and mess around with like a body kit and stuff like that. So if we go wide body with this thing, we'll see exactly what this thing sits like. And then again, we're going to be doing the same thing with these parts here. So as soon as I'm finished with whatever visual parts we have available, we'll see how much wider we get the wheels, and we'll see what sort of, you know, wheel setup we're going to be running on this thing. We're probably going to keep it in the 20s, maybe 21s, but we'll see. But yeah, now let's go over into the cosmetic side of this thing, and then we'll change some stuff on it. We'll see how it sits, and then we'll go back into the... it's definitely more antsy to go sideways. I need to remember, this isn't a drift build. As much as this thing will end up wanting to go sideways, this is not a drift build. So I need to give it good tires. I need to get this thing to be able to basically just dodge traffic. That is the only thing that I'm building this thing for. Okay, fair enough. Let's go over to the styling place and see what we can buy for this thing. Let us have the wide body. The wide body on this thing is going to be amazing. Not that one, even though that's kind of the only... There it is. There it is. CBW. That is the one that I wanted. That is perfect. We have a couple of bonnets or hoods that we can change. I kind of like the CBW one. I mean, we'll keep that one. Front bumper, obviously, definitely want the one that has the wide body, like, you know, kind of incorporated in this thing. And again, same with the rear bumper, we don't really want to go anything different there. As for the mirrors, we can do a mirror delete. Bro, what? Oh, definitely don't want to do that. Side skirt, again, something that incorporates that wide body, so obviously we're going to keep that the way it is. We have a couple of... yeah, we do have a few wings. Oh, this one I don't like. It's got like glass on it. Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of that. Exhaust. Fat exhaust on this thing, of course. Actually, these ones look a little bit better. These are kind of like titanium, you know, burnt tips or whatever. But these look a little bit more more better. Okay, for the wheels, I'm gonna change all the wheels all at the same time, so we'll see. For the wheels, I don't even know what wheels people put on these things. What do people slap onto like the Hellcats and the Red Eyes and whatever they're called? What kind of wheels do people put on these things? Are they like multi-spoke or not? I mean, what really suits this thing? What do people do? So, I mean, we don't really have that many available for this thing. Zero drift, definitely not. Turbo fans, no. RC again, just no. These won't fit. So we either go with the original ones, or sorry, not original ones, but like from the stock cars. We could just pick it from under car. Is this like the type of stuff that people put on? Like absolutely massive wheels? Massive wheels, not very like multi-spoke-ish. Is that what we're doing here? There's a few wheels that we can slap on this thing that would probably make it look a little bit more aggressive, but still decent looking. Alright, I'm going with these. And the reason why I'm going with these as well, because they have an insane amount of center offset. They don't actually look too bad either, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. That's pretty much it for that. As for the paint job, I want to paint this thing all the one color, and I kind of want to go with a red. I think a red would be nice on this thing. Definitely not. Kind of like a darkish red though. So can I make a maroon type red? Something like this, I think suits this thing a lot. Am I wrong in saying that? But for whatever reason, I think this is kind of the paint I want to go with this thing. So slightly darkish red. I think in my opinion, it kind of suits this car. So let's do that. I do want to change the roof. Can I change the roof to a special paint? Is there a special paint that I'm able to... see, I would have really liked to change the roof to like carbon fiber or something. But that's not a thing, right? If we have metallic, which is just this. Or sorry, not metallic, but we just have like these unique paints. And then we have these... Applied, simple. Yeah, we don't really have carbon fiber. I would have ideally liked to have the roof and the hood as carbon fiber. I think they would have looked sick. Like if I just go with black for this, it just isn't gonna look the same. You're gonna have a black on this? I don't even think we do really. Like matte just doesn't suit it at all. No, I'm just not a fan. I wish, like I said, you can have like a carbon fiber bonnet, but you just can't. Even like, what we have... Let me just do that real quick. Even in the body kits part, right? If we go for the hood, we just don't have like carbon fiber like as an option. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that, because there's nothing really else that we can do. Like, for the paint, maybe the wheels? Do I want to paint the wheels black? I'm not a big black wheels kind of person. Necessarily, but I feel like this is one of those cars that I think maybe suits the black wheels. Am I wrong in saying that? Let's get rid of saturation completely. And get the brightness all the way down so these are like actually properly black. Or at least paint them like a dark greyish colour, like something like this. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, again, I'm not a massive fan of black wheels. But for some cars, at least it makes them look, you know, slightly more aggressive and all that. So maybe do that. I do, however, want to get the windows a bit tinted, so let me do that, because that's the one thing that I completely forgot to do here. So let's get rid of saturation again, and the brightness. There we go. Boom. Sorted. And the rest is pretty much, I mean, headlight tinting and maybe we can do a little bit of tinting for the taillights. Do I want to? What does it look like? Are the taillights not already tinted? Oh, there we go. There we go. That actually does look a lot better. Never mind. I was completely wrong. Headlights are already dark, so I'm not going to do anything to the headlights. Everything else I don't really care for. I'm not really bothered with that. The same with the styling. I don't really care for the styling at all. The only thing in the styling department is like changing, like, Sounds beefy. This is exactly... This is exactly what I'd expect one of these things to look like. Whipping through traffic. Am I wrong in saying that this is... I've done... Let me know in the comments, right? Have I done the right thing when it comes to this build? Have I done the right thing with the parts that I've slapped on? Because I think I have. It really wants to go sideways. Like, really wants to go sideways. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. It's the phone that I need, right? That's not it, that's the map. The phone, I'm able to change tires on the fly, so let's give this thing just racing plus tires, because... Actually, we'd give them normal racing tires. Does the... yeah, I was gonna say these already have the... I don't really want to have the things on, like, the riding on the tires. I wish that you could get rid of those tires. Like, even these have them on. At least, like, the rover actually looks a little bit better, because I think as soon as we go... Oops, keep pressing the wrong buttons. As soon as we go to the... to these... Yeah... I mean, the yellow actually doesn't even look that bad on this. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna adjust the setup on this thing a little bit. And, I will be right back. I'm done. That's it. I am finished. It is sitting pretty nicely, I think. I don't have, like, it's not built for, like, racing or anything like that, but it is. It is sitting quite nicely. I did not mean to go into the shop. I didn't realize this thing was still open. I pressed up to turn on my headlights. And I forgot that it does. It brings you to the shop. Alright. Let's, look how far away I was from the entrance. I didn't realize that it was still way. But I want to go with, like, it makes the car feel so much quicker though if I keep the FOV on, because I can get rid of some of it. Or most of it, really. Go down to like 60 or something, or whatever the standard is. For both interior and exterior, but I kind of like the FOV, it just makes it look a little bit more extreme, like this. Okay. Let me try it. Let me try the no hesying. Alright, let me go into my settings. I think it's in game settings. If I go down to... Where's my... Is it because my mouse is on the screen? Get rid of that mouse. Traffic. High. Boom. Sorted. And now we wait for traffic to spawn. There we go. Look at the traffic on the other side of the road. Oh my god. I think the more I drive this way, the more I'll catch some more cars. Oh yeah. There we go. This is 100% the right game to do this in, man. Whatever they've done with the way the traffic works in this game, as in like... Yeah, just get out of my way. I can't be bothered. Whatever they've done with the way the traffic works in this game, the way it's like split up. For whatever reason, it's actually so like perfect for doing stuff like this. This is 100% the best game to do stuff like this. I mean, it even rewards you, I think, if I remember correctly. It even rewards you for driving like this through traffic. As in, like, there's like a multiplier at the top of the screen that actually does end up, like I said, rewarding you for doing stuff like this. Doing like risky overtakes like that. There's no other game that I think does it better than this when it comes to like no hesy. Unless you're going into like I mean like the standard game. Because yes, you can mod games. Whoops. Yes, you can mod games. Oh, it looks so weird without the FOV, doesn't it? Oh, this looks so strange. It definitely looks more like what the game is supposed to look like instead of the whole exaggerated FOV that I have on. This is really sick. And this thing's fast as well. But I also just realized that the mirrors work really well in this game. This at nighttime I think will go absolutely hard. Like, it would be sick. A little sideways. I'm still getting points somehow. Somehow, some way. Oh god. No lights look weird, doesn't it? There we go. Oh my god, the gap between the cars is like so perfect. Until someone changes lane, I guarantee I'm gonna eat their car. There we go. Never mind, we're still good. Fucking hell. There he goes. I was waiting for it. Oh god, it just doesn't have the grip sometimes, because I'm going way too fast obviously. But I'm doing it on purpose, it's just... it's more enjoyable. Ooh, truck! That's alright. This is disgusting. I can see the appeal for it in a video game. I can absolutely see the appeal for doing this. I mean, I've tried it obviously in a set of courses as well. I've even tried it in a very botched version of it in Forza Horizon 5 as well. But I think as a standard game, I think this is definitely the best one for doing stuff like this. 100%. Change lane. There's no other game, I think, that you can do stuff like this with. We're almost done a full loop of the map as well. I mean, I've gone all the way so far around that I'm already back in the city again. That was fun. That was actually quite fun. Building a no hesy, like basically a car to do like no hesy with, was interesting. This was the obvious choice anyway. Before I even booted the game up, I was like, I hope there's like a charger in it. I just hope that there's like a Hellcat, anything, just even like just a standard charger, and then we'll build it into one. But there was, because I couldn't remember 100% if there was one in the game or not, but definitely was. Hello, mate. It's kind of hard to send it sideways with these tires on it, but I'm still somehow trying to do it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and this was a fun little build. If you want to see some more weird and random builds like this, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because so far I've only just been doing like kind of drift builds because they're just really fun to do. But if you have anything interesting and different you want me to try, I'm definitely down to give them a shot in a future video. So let me know down in the comments below. But for now, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.